Jarrett Stidham has gone from the understudy to the leading man in Denver as he prepares to knock off his former team and lead the Broncos to their first Super Bowl appearance since Peyton Manning rode off into the sunset back in 2015. Now, in the 6th year of his career, Stidham has really developed as a passer under Sean Payton. Let's look at Stidham's strengths and weaknesses within Payton's system. When breaking down Stidham's tape, it's actually kind of a blueprint for what the offense would eventually become with Bo Nix, as both players' skill sets are comparable. Like Nix, Stidham is able to use his legs to escape pressure and buy time for his receivers to make plays. Here, Stidham is going to feel the pressure off the edge, step up into the pocket while keeping his eyes downfield in order to deliver a dot on the run to his receiver. This is something that has become a Bo Nix staple as he consistently uses his athleticism to manipulate defenses and open up the pass game. The biggest knock that I've noticed on Stidham is that he hasn't made a ton of tight coverage throws. It's not that he can't do it, he just hasn't really had to, as Sean Payton does a great job designing plays and opening up receivers in space. To Stidham's credit, when he sees an open target, he's hitting bullseyes almost every time. Here we can see that Stidham recognizes the zone coverage as he motions his wide receivers in. The Raiders aren't going to follow and are just going to rotate into coverage. Stidham once again feels the pressure from Crosby off the edge, steps up into the pocket, and delivers a perfect pass to his wide receiver in the open zone and allows them to work upfield. Their game against the Patriots may come down to a battle of schematics as New England forces tight window throws at the 5th highest rate. Stidham excels within rhythm and timing throws where he can reach the top of his drop and deliver, but that doesn't mean he can't handle pressure from the line. The Raiders call a really impressive defensive stunt here, as given it's 4th and 10 and they know the Broncos will need to run a long developing play, so they're going to have Tyree Wilson wrapped all the way around the entire Broncos line to get a hit on Stidham here. And now you're going to see the trait that makes and breaks young quarterbacks, as Stiddy is going to go from Stidham to Stidhim, as he's going to stand tall in the pocket, take the shot, and deliver a spectacular ball down the seam to his receiver between coverage. Against the Patriots front, Stidham is going to have to be able to be patient and willing to take some hits from the D-line in order to move the ball. An area Stidham had a difficult time with in 2023 was pushing the ball downfield. On passes beyond 20 yards, he was 1 for 6 for 47 yards and an interception. Against the Chargers, he only threw intermediate passes at 15.6%, and against the Raiders at only 22.6%. However, it appears that in the 2 years since, Stidham has become much more comfortable pushing the ball deeper.
Stidham on 2nd and 10. Throws it downfield. Caught for a touchdown by Franklin.
In his 2 preseason games in 2025, he was 2 for 2 for 63 yards and 2 touchdowns on throws beyond 20 yards. On intermediate throws, Stidham was 8 for 10 for 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. While Stidham looked great in the preseason, the AFC Championship game is another animal, especially against a Patriots defense that forced CJ Stroud to commit 4 interceptions the week prior. It remains to be seen how the Patriots will choose to play their former signal caller, although Sean Payton has displayed an ability to have success with backups in the past. In 2019, after Drew Brees was hurt, he went 5-0 with Teddy Bridgewater, and in 2020, after another Brees injury, he went 3-1 with Taysom Hill at starting quarterback. Payton is going to have a plan in place for Stidham to put him in at advantage, but ultimately this game will come down to his ability to limit the mistakes. If Stidham can play a clean game of football and allow the run game and defense to keep the game within control, then the Broncos will have a legitimate opportunity to gallop into Levi Stadium on Super Bowl Sunday. This video featured the use of NFL Plus Premium. With NFL Plus Premium, get access to NFL Pro and track advanced analytics powered by next-gen stats and watch all 22 film. NFL Plus Premium is available on desktop and mobile web.